Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. And this is for the week of August 19th, 2013 to August 25th. My name is Lisa Andrus, and I am a medium. Okay, I have chosen to do this week's reading. Actually, it's funny, they're saying to me they have chosen the fairies, that is, to do it with the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. They were my first ever deck. I received this deck when I didn't really know what Oracle cards were when I went to Angel Therapy Practitioner Training a few years ago, and there they kind of hand out decks to everybody because it was a part of the training, and this was the deck that I received. And at the time, I remember I was still on the fence with whether or not I believed in fairies, but now, suffice to say, these years later, I do believe in fairies. Okay, I have taken the deck and I've shuffled it, which you should always do before you start an oracle card reading if you're thinking of doing these yourself. Now, what I'm going to do is just intuitively choose 3 cards. And these 3 cards are for the week. So let's see what Monday and Tuesday has in store for us. This card is Kick Up Your Heels. Kick Up Your Heels kind of says that it's time to have fun. A lot of us, they're saying, present company included, we take life too seriously sometimes because let's be honest, life gets really heavy. It's time to relax. Sometimes you have to make time for you, especially those of you listening to this, yes, you, because we're givers. You know, we're working hard at giving to other people, and sometimes we need to do something for ourselves. They want me to point out something that I did today that I have been meaning to do forever and have been putting off, which is I went and got a massage. I rarely do that. I know that I should. I found a great Groupon deal and just finally decided it was time to go do it today. I've also been thinking of lately going to an amusement park, and when I suggested this to my boyfriend, he looked at me like, huh? But I feel like it's a good activity for my inner child, and sometimes I have to take care of my inner child sometimes too. So they want you to just do something that you find fun. Maybe it's going to, read a novel for a half hour and shutting out the rest of the world, shutting out the rest of the family, doing it before you go to bed. But they want you to do whatever you want to do that's fun because you've done a lot of work and they want to acknowledge that. Okay. This is Wednesday, Thursday card, and it's moving forward fearlessly. I'm feeling like some of you have been working hard on either accepting yourself or trying to figure out if the next step on your path is right for you, and they want to tell you to move forward without fear. They're asking me to tell you the story of the book that I just published, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but I was writing that for a year, and it's really hard to write a book kind of on the guidance I'd received and not to know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, but to just kind of take a leap of faith and do it. And they want you to say that some of the feelings that you've had as the guidance you've been receiving from heaven and not to ignore it and to move forward without fear because you are safe. Okay, let's see what the weekend has in store for us here. This is quiet time. Sometimes it's just good to shut out the world and relax, kind of like we had in the Monday, Tuesday card. And they're saying that you're just on overload. And again, the theme of trying to just please everybody. And it's time to just not make plans, or at least have maybe one day this weekend that's not planned where you can just relax. be with yourself or be with your spouse or the people that are closest to you. For some of us, it's our pets. But to just make some quiet time for yourself, because even if it doesn't seem like a great idea or like you can stop, it will mean more than you know. So it really just seems like the theme of this week is to take care of ourselves and to, move forward and trust the intuitive guidance that we've been receiving. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs, and just hang in there, okay? One other thing that I wanted to show you here was my new book, Gifted, which was just released on Amazon.com the other day. It's a guide for mediums, psychics, and intuitives, and right now it is free on download for the Amazon Kindle, and it's free until Thursday the 21st, I believe, or is that Thursday? 19th? Maybe Wednesday, but until August 21st, okay? So I would really appreciate it if you'd check it out, download it. Maybe tell somebody you know if you like it or you think that they'd like it, because I self-published, and as an indie author, it just means a lot to me when you will kind of check it out. Maybe if you like it, leave me a review. And for those of you that are watching this that are aspiring writers, this can be you, because like I said earlier, I started writing this a year ago, and when I got done with it, I thought, I can't believe that big Word document turned into this. So you can do it. Hang in there. Have a good week, you guys.